the end of 2012 was the first time that I think that a coach or a premiership coach had been asked to present to the AFL Commission, and which was a great experience to be able to do that, and something I was really grateful for. And we talked about a number of things, one of which was mental health, and something that we could probably see at that particular time was an issue that probably didn't have the attention that it needed to. I think there's always been a level of mental health challenges in the community across, with sport, in the community in general, but you knew that was going to be needed more resources, more attention given to it. I was influenced heavily by my mum, who was, she went through that 2012 period. She, for about 4 or 5 years, she fought cancer. She had some real challenges from a physical and mental health aspect of that period. She died halfway through 2012, and so I got a lot better understanding about various issues, some of the great challenges that she went through, which helps get you more educated and better equipped, I guess, to deal with some of the challenges that players, staff have.
But I'll never forget the moment of walking into the match committee room at the SCG in the Swans offices, and we just had a sort of just general chat, I suppose, for 2 minutes. I suppose Horse was probably trying to build up the suspense, and then he unveiled the board, and my name was on the board for the first time in the best part of 6 years. It's one of those things that's just unbelievable, and with me and him just sitting in that room, obviously what we'd been through, he was my only AFL coach, to sort of sit there and share that moment with him was pretty special.
I think that there's always been pressures. The pressures are different now. There's very much social media. There are differences in the pressure, so the pressure's always there, but it's just a different format. The solutions are all tailored to the individual player, there's not a one-size-fits-all. Other than that if a person asks for help and gets help, that generally it works out a lot better rather than bottling it up. In moments of where you're not quite sure of the background or the information that's sitting behind that, I think we just have to take a deep breath and just find out a few of the facts before running with it. So it's trying to get the balance right between making sure that those standards are kept all the time, and also the care and the understanding that people are going to go through different stages. They've got their own lives, they've got their own kids, they've got their own families. All that, trying to juggle all that, trying to get the balance right is something I think you sort of wrestle with every day. And the ability to be able to enjoy the challenges that come with the game that gets presented every week, every year. It's just relentless. It's a ruthless game. But to embrace that, it's the thing that keeps you alive. It's the thing that keeps you getting out of bed every day. It drives you. It makes you you feel alive. What I've learned over the years is, as tough as it gets through injuries or missing grand finals or getting beaten in grand finals as a coach, and as disappointing as you feel like you've let everyone down, all of those things, the sun comes up the next day.